Welcome to the DBK video presentation. You're about to witness and see why, when it comes to cleaning glasses, DBK is clearly the perfect solution.
The first question we've got to ask is the same question we've asked for a long, long time. How many of you sitting here looking at these 3 tubs saying, oh, come on, not another glass washing presentation, not some guy showing me how to wash glasses. I can do that in my own bar. That's the object of this. That's exactly what we're going to do, show you how to wash glasses, but we're doing it with a lot more ideas in mind. Number one, how you can use the product, how you can wash your glasses, save your time, save your money, and make more profit in your bar. And if that's what we're doing, if we can show you how to do that by the end of this thing, then we hope it's going to be worth your time. Number one, we have 2 products. We got the cleaner lime remover, which is our DBK cleaner lime remover in this bucket. And in this bucket, we've got the sanitizer, and this goes in your front tank with the brush. This goes in the last tank where the man with the badge says it has to be. The man with the badge that actually is a help guy. He's the one that tells us where this goes. So what we've got here are the 3 tanks, just like you have in your bar. And what we'd like to have you do, the only thing we want you to do first, fill your tanks, 3 tanks, with cold water. This is the only product that's recognized by the federal government to be used in cold water, and can go clear down to 50-degree temperature if your water will go down that cold. But whatever comes out of your tap, that's the water you use. Now, there's a letter that your wholesaler or distributor has that covers that for you from the federal government and gives you that angle completely. Now, so here we've got the cleaner lime remover, and now we've got the sanitizer, so let's do just the way you do at your bar. Each one of these units comes with its own spoon container in the container. You take a spoonful of the sanitizer and you just drop it into the cold water on its own, and it'll go into full solution, and you don't have to worry about it. It'll go in there and stay in there for you. On the cleaner lime remover, we do ask you to do one thing maybe a little bit different than you do. Take the spoon that comes in the cleaner lime remover and take it and fill it up and lay it across your brush tops. Now, we do that for many reasons. Number one is we tell you we're doing it because we're lazy. And we want you to use your product, your glass, to get the product into solution by going across the brush, up and down like that, get it in there. Now, you do this the very first time of the shift, when you first start your shift, and not after that. You come out of here, up and out of here, and up and out of your sanitizer tank, pick it up like that, lay it across there, and you're set for 8 full hours no matter what you do. I don't care if you're a pizza restaurant, whether you're a seafood house, or just a regular bar, whatever you are, it will work for 8 full hours. And what we tell you again is the very first time in the shift, take a glass, go across the brush, go across the post, up and out of here, and up and out of here, and up and out of here, and you're done. Now, what we really are doing with that glass is this. By asking you to put the product on the brush in the beginning of the shift, what we're taking is each time you start your shift and you put the cleaning compound on the brush in its full strength, you're literally then washing your brush every time, because that's the last thing you look at normally. How many of you have ever noticed when you put a draft beer up on the bar top, or you give the girl 4 or 5 glasses of beer to take over to the table in the restaurant, how many times have you seen by the time it gets to the other end of the table, or even almost before the guy can reach across the bar and pick it up and start drinking it, that the head has gone like that and caved and gone completely? And first thing we do is, who do we blame? The beer distributor. He sent us a flat keg of beer. And then we call him, and we say, you sent us a flat keg of beer. Now, he invariably will send somebody out to the draft man, check the pressure on the keg top, check the temperature on the keg top, the pressure and the temperature out of the draft knob, and then he gives all of that, and he knows that the taps were just cleaned yesterday, so he knows that he's got everything done out to the tap knob. From then on, it's up to us. And then he just casually reaches back, gets one of our glasses off the back bar, picks it up and dips it in the water, runs the water under it. And can you pick it up like that? Can you all see the water droplets hanging on the side of the glass? And then he tells you that, John, you don't have a flat keg of beer. You've got not quite a brewery clean or beer clean glass. Then he does this also. He picks up the salt and he bounces the salt into it. And wherever the salt is wherever the glass is perfectly clean or brewery clean glass, the salt will cling to it. And you can see where it's not clinging there. Then he does this. He takes the salt and he pours it in there, and then he washes the glass with salt by hand. Now, we tell you DBK is the best glass cleaner in the world, and salt is the second best. And does anybody know what the third best cleaner is? Well, the answer is just automatically beer. If you ever see an old beer drinker sit at the bar, time after time, you try to take his glass away from him in between drinks, and what will he tell you? leave it. If you take it away, I'll break your wrist. So now you take the same glass that he's salt clean, washed with salt, and you pick it up like this, and as far down as your fingers can reach, you see where the water droplets, where the glass is clean on the inside and the water droplets don't cling. Now he takes the salt and he does this to it. Now you notice that the salt, where it wouldn't cling before, clings now exactly the way it's supposed to. And we tell you there's an easier way of doing it than that. Instead of washing the glass by hand, take your product, turn it through the 3 tanks like you're doing normally, take the same salt, clean it up like that, and now you've got the same salt cleaning top and bottom, inside and out, no matter what you do, so you let the chemical do its work. Instead of washing the glass by hand, you let the chemical do its work, and it's a lot easier and a lot simpler. Now, this isn't telling you that if your glass will not cling salt, that is the only way to test a very clean glass, but it does do this. If the salt won't cling to that glass at first without washing it with salt, then you know that your glass is not perfect, and you can start from there and go back the other way. Next thing we want to show you is how many times when you pour a soft drink into a glass, wouldn't you know? When you pour soft drink into a glass, what do you expect to see? Bubbles such as this? We tell you also, and then we take a look, and here shows you the bubbles in it. And this is what you find, I think, in many, many glasses. And we tell you that if the glass is a perfect glass, up and out of here, or a DBK glass, you take the salt, take your glass up like that, pour the soft drink into it, and unless we've missed it, the soft drink should lay exactly like water. This is only telling you also that if you have mixed drinks, and the guy says, I ordered a 7 and 7, you order it and the drink goes flat and tastes flat, and he says, I ordered, you sure I didn't get water in my drink? This is the reason why. The hard liquor stays exactly the way it is. Your bourbon, your scotch, your vodka, Tennessee White Lightning, whatever it is, that never changes flavor. But the carbonated soft drink that you put in loses its carbonation and goes out. Also, with the glasses perfect, you can literally taste the difference with just day and night between the two. So this is what you're looking for, and that's what we're looking for in the glasses all. And also, if you notice, the glass will just come out perfectly clear and perfectly clean. Then we'll take some of the beer that we're all used to working with, and we'll do this with the same glass, and we'll take the same thing, and you take your glass and you pour the beer into it, and you have to tell me, I think, how many of you seen in your own market that look like this. Here's the same cup bubbles that we got on the beer, and we tell you again, if the glass is a perfect glass or a very clean glass or been washed in DBK, and we use the same bottle so that you know it had to be put together top and bottom. Now we take the same bottle such as this, and if you had a choice to have your glass served across the bar top, which one would you rather have? On that basis, this is also another reason. If you take this, every time the man drinks out of the glass, you'll actually have it come in like that, and it'll lock and lace such as that. And you take it like here, turn around, set up here, back like that, and take it out like that, and that's the difference in your glass. This is the brewery fresh glass, the DBK glass, and this is the one that is brewery calls a near clean glass.